Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. Once again, we are looking ahead to today's special slate for 420 for all you guys out there. Enjoy it. Yeah, we haven't done any videos in a while. Like I said, I told you guys a while ago, it's starting to become summertime. I'm taking some time off doing videos. We are still playing every single day though. So like I said, if you guys want to keep up to date on how the scores are doing and stuff like that, follow us on Twitter. It is down there in the comment section below. Like I said, we always post on there almost every single day on how we do. So that is the best place to follow us to see how we have been doing. So, anyway, for NBA, I did not get to play last night. We will probably have screenshots on our Twitter a little bit later on today. But this was what we scored last night. Scored a 383.8. The scores, as we know, were massive last night, so it wasn't a crazy good score, but it still cashed in, almost everywhere. So anyway, yeah, this was what we went with here. A lot of late news broke, obviously, with Harris and Ben Simmons, so it was hard to get everything, in there. I knew a lot of people were going to go to Joel Embiid, and he was a little bit cheaper, but I wanted some leverage, so I went to Jokic. I felt like Jokic was going to have more ownership, but then right when that Simmons news happened 10 minutes before, everybody scrambled and went to Joel Embiid, which is fine, but I knew there was going to be leverage for Jokic, so that's why I went that way. Anyway, like I said, Westbrook, he really didn't do that great. Shooting wise, he was 5 for 18. But like I said, I guess I'll take it. I guess it's nothing crazy, but I'll take it. Dragic was solid. Bradley Beal was good. I went Korkmaz, like I said, because of the Beal news, and he didn't do great, unfortunately. Kyle Anderson got him really cheap. I went Bay and Isaiah Stewart. Stewart obviously was very chalky. Tillman at $3,500. Dude had 44. A solid night for him. No one really had him. And then obviously Nikola Jokic. That game went to double overtime, so that's why it helped us out so much. We had three guys in that one, so definitely helped us out quite a bit. So scored a 383.8. And yeah, like I said, if you guys go to our Twitter, it will show you guys how we have been doing the last week and a half. This is just from the last week or so. This was last Thursday. Came in like the top, 1 or 2% right there. Put in 150. One of our subs won $949 on our NBA just about a week ago. Here was a 369. This was actually yesterday. Wasn't, I guess, not yesterday. It is for me, but on Sunday, scored a 369.4. Then here's some MLB. Like I said, not going too crazy with them, but still winning pretty good. As you see, just doubling up almost every single day from some of our subs. And then this was last night once again, doubling up on MLB. So yeah, man. I mean, overall, it has really been doing pretty solid. I know, like I said, I haven't been posting a ton, but um, we've been doing pretty good. So why not come join us? Would love to have you. Like I said, on our MLB or our NBA pass. Like I said, with NBA, it is season pass only. You will be saving over $175. And as you see here, here is MLB, $5 for a day pass, 25 for a month, or a season for 100 for MLB. So I mean, why not come join us? Like I said, it's pretty risk free, and the prices are pretty reasonable. So and we're feeling it right now on MLB. I think we've won like 4 or 5 in a row, and NBA has been pretty solid for us as well. So yeah, come check us out. All you need to do, hit us up on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Click that link, it'll take you right to our Twitter, and message us. We'll get you guys all set up. Definitely would love to have you. So anyway, let's get on to today's slate here. We have Charlotte and New York in this one. We'll have to see what the total is on this one. Obviously, New York plays a little bit slower. Charlotte has been playing a lot quicker, and most of their guys have been doing pretty good. But for the most part, right, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Portland, most of those teams are pretty quick. New York is a little bit slower and a pretty good defense. So I don't think I'm going to have a ton of Charlotte guys in this one. I think their prices are obviously priced up for a fast-paced matchup. This one should be fine, but I'm not really feeling Charlotte. I feel like they're a little overpriced with the matchup here. On that New York side, I think their prices are fine. I do like D Rose. Doesn't get a ton of minutes, so that's kind of crap, but he's more of a cash game play, so you can look at D Rose. Well, will I have a ton of them? Probably not a ton, but he's worth a consideration. I do like Reggie Bullock here at 3,800. This guy plays massive minutes. And all you need is 2025 from the, well, 25 would be awesome, but 2025 would be really great. But 3,800 for a guy that plays massive minutes, definitely got to give him a look. Cody Martin and Caleb, give them consideration as well. Who else we got? We got RJ Barrett. He wasn't too great last game, only had 19. Another guy playing pretty big minutes, more of a GPP play here. Randall, I don't mind going Randall at 9.4. I mean, he's playing another guy playing big minutes. I think get you 50-55 here. Price has came down a little bit, so I don't mind looking at him. And let's see, Nerlens Noel has been half decent as well. So, like I said, I don't mind a couple of these Nick guys. I still think they're more of a cash game play. I don't think they have massive upside. I mean, if you go look, we'll get into it. The other games are a lot better, but I don't mind maybe a couple of them here, one-offs. But overall, would I target a ton of them? Probably not. Maybe just one or two, as I mentioned. All right, Brooklyn, New Orleans should be a good one. Got to look at Kyrie Irving. So Harden and KD are going to be out once again. So Irving's usage rate is going to be massive. Another guy to look at 4.8 is Bruce Brown, kind of doing pretty good, doing all everything right now for Brooklyn. And another guy at 4.8 in a fast-paced matchup. Got to look at him. Let me see here. Over on that New Orleans side, you can look at Brandon Ingram. As we know, he's mostly a pure scorer, but he was on one for sure. And I don't mind going back to him at 8-6 in a fast-paced matchup here against Brooklyn. That really doesn't have a ton of defense right now, or all season. Definitely got to look at Brandon Ingram. Obviously expect these New Orleans guys to be really, really popular. Same as Zion, both of those guys. I would probably go Randall in a GPP, but Zion's going to be a lot more chalky for obvious reasons in this one. So, on paper, Randall's putting up a little better numbers for a little bit cheaper, but Zion I think has a little bit more upside in this massive game right here. Moving on to the centers, you got Adams at 6K. I mean, you can look at him. He's probably going to play about 30, 35 minutes. Probably should get you about 10, 15 rebounds, maybe one block here and there. He's an okay play at 6K. Orlando and Atlanta in this one, so we'll see how this one plays. A little bit of an uptick here for Orlando. Cole Anthony at 5.6, definitely a cash game play, and a lot of people should have him. Young is a little expensive. I know he's been pretty good. I expect his ownership to be a little low. Everyone's going to go Kyrie here. So you can look at him. Obviously, we're all concerned about a blowout. So keep that one in mind. So he's an all right play. Kevin Herter, like I said, same thing with all these Atlanta guys. They're half decent play. Just we'll see how it goes with how the total is and how the spread is a little bit later on. So like I said, kind of with Charlotte, these guys are all priced where they should be. So and the total shouldn't be crazy good. Like if Atlanta was taking on Brooklyn or New Orleans, I'd probably have a lot more of them. But they're kind of priced to where they should be. Clint Capella, another guy that's been absolutely killing it. I think he's going to get you 45, 50 in this one. So I'm not going to go that way. So honestly, I don't have a ton on this side. Like I said, Atlanta's fine in GPPs. Like I said, I do think they're a little overpriced in cash games. Maybe look at Kevin Herter, maybe a Bogdan and a couple. But I think my main guy I'm looking at is Cole Anthony in that one. But we'll see. We'll see how that total is. Should be that's going to be the factor for me. All right, Clippers and Portland. So Damian Lillard obviously is out once again. A lot of people are going to go to Simons, and for good reason. He's a relatively good player here. Definitely a GPP play just because he is all over the place. I think Paul and Kawhi could be in pretty good spot. We'll have to see how Portland does here. Like I said, as we know with the Clippers, if they get up by quite a bit at halftime, they're only going to play their starters 5-6 minutes, if that, in the third quarter, and that's really it. So, and anything can happen here for sure. Paul George has been he's been playing pretty good ball at 9K. I'd probably give it to him at 9,000. Got to look at him. Kawhi just was coming back from an injury, only played 22 minutes, so I'm a little hesitant on that one. It was a relatively blowout there in Minnesota, so we'll see if he gets his minutes monitored again. I don't think they're going to announce it, but we'll have to see. Morris, yeah, okay. Not really a guy I'm going to target a ton. Covington kind of been crap as well. Don't really have a ton of Portland side. Jokic is out, so I'm sorry, Nurk is out, so you can look at Cantor, another guy up and down on his minutes, but a guy that could go off at any second. Minnesota and Sacramento to end it here. Obviously, got to look at Fox at 9-9. I take him, and I think a lot of people are going to ownership wise going to take him over Trae Young. Don't mind a GPP flyer with DeLon Wright in a couple. He looks like his minutes are half decent recently, and I expect him at lower ownership. Halberton, his minutes are all over the place. Russell, not really playing him. Edwards, I guess you can look at him. Buddy Hield, GPP only. And Towns, I don't know what's going on with him. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if he's having foul trouble or they're just getting blown out. I'll have to check if it's foul trouble. Then I'll definitely be playing Towns in this one. But also, if it's blowouts, I'll also play Towns because this one should be a little bit more competitive, and they don't have Rashawn Holmes, so I do like Towns at 10-8, and I don't know, I think he'll be a little bit lower owned. We'll have to see. Rashawn Holmes is out, and like I said, I think people are going to go to Hassan Whiteside. I don't think he's going to play massive minutes. They only play him 18 to 20, but as we know, he is relatively productive in the minutes he is given. At 5-4, cash game for sure. That's probably where I would put him. Let's see, anyone else been doing anything? Naz Reid, minutes aren't really there. So that is basically it there. So not a ton of injuries as of now. Let's see what I can give you guys here. So like I said, I do like Fox at 9-9, and I do like Irving. If you don't want to go that way, you can go down to Cole Anthony, probably the recommended guy. DeLon Wright, more of a GPP play. And maybe a little bit of Rose. So, like I said, if you can't get Fox in there because there's a ton of big boys in there, don't worry about it. I do like Bruce Brown at 4-8. Probably pair him up with Paul. Like I said, a little worried about a blowout there. Let's see what we got going on here. Wow, kind of crap. Caleb, maybe. Carmelo, but they're not really that great. Carmelo, more of a GPP play, but at 4-2, I mean, he should be getting half decent minutes, so you can look at Carmelo. Like I said, you got to look at Ingram, you got Zion. Taj Gibson, hasn't he been playing a little better? He's strictly GPP only. Shoot, that's really it. Vernon, I think he got the start, right? Yeah. He played 7 minutes, and it's people got burned if they chased him. Obviously, Jackson Hayes, did he do anything? Oh man, there's not a ton. So you're gonna have to find someone mid range to lower range that's gonna maybe get to 20, 22, and just deal with it. Unfortunately, like I said, definitely gotta look at Hassan. You can look at Steven Adams. How's Mo Bamba been doing here? Mose hasn't really been playing a ton, but he does do half decent in his minutes given. So there you go. That gives you 6-8. Like so, you can go get Anthony. You could maybe go put in Fox in there, but also you definitely want to go put in like an Ingram or a Randall or a Zion. At least get one or two of those guys in there if you can. But as you see, there's just not a ton of guys out there. Unfortunately, how's PJ been? PJ, dude's always up and down, but you can look at him. But like I said, New York has a pretty dang good defense. So, all right, guys, that is mostly it. Like I said, if you guys want in on MLB or NBA, like I said, check us out on our Twitter. That would be in the comment section below. Like I said, if you guys want to stay up to date on how we have been doing, follow us as well on there. Like I said, as I've told you guys before, we're going to be posting lineups. Going to be posting videos once in a while. Like I said, hanging out with the family a lot more, so not going to be posting a ton. But like I said, we are going to be playing lineups every single day. So why not come join us? We have been on one. We really have been. We've lost like one or twice in the last 2 weeks. So overall, just doing pretty solid. So yeah, definitely come join us. We'd love to have you for MLB or NBA. Like I said, check out the link down there below. Message us. We'll get you guys all set up. So all right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys a little bit down the road.